Blue the Juggernaut has pretty much fucked this battle up. Blue is flying around screaming, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!" And damn, his stats are getting fucking high. I think giving him the power ring is a really good idea. And his defense is 60? Wow, Blue is like the best character right now. Alright, well, we just gotta finish up this tower battle. All that's left is the Demon Master. So there's not gonna be any surprises left here. We'll just have Max run up that tower and one-shot his ass. Okay, yeah, Arthur, just chill there. Whatever. Guns are right there. Just slowly move everyone forward. Alright, we'll put Max... yeah, right here is fine. Because all this guy's got is what, freeze 3? Yeah, that's not a concern. And Max does have an open spot in his inventory. He does. Domingo, whatever. Nothing. It's not really much of a point in moving all these characters all over the place. They're not gonna come in handy. All we need is Max. Sword of Light will finish off the Demon Master. Sit down, bitch. Boom! 39. Holy fuck. Very nice. And give me that Demon Rod. Thank you very much. Ah, and here we've got, this looks like Alef and Torasu. The king mentioned them last time. He sent them into the tower to stop Darksol. And looks like we're just heading straight up there to see what the fuck Darksol's doing. Darksol, what's up, bitch? And Darksol looks like he's managed to raise the Castle of the Ancients from the depths of the ocean. And that's where Dark Dragon can be awakened. Uh-oh. Time to fight Darksol? And just fucking Kane just shows up out of fucking nowhere. I am now many times mightier than when we last met back in Dragonia. How the fuck are you way stronger than when you were in Dragonia? Your doom is here. Okay, so he's gone. Go to Metafa. Wow, so that's it for Kane. He just dies like that. Goodbye, Kane. Kane dies. Wow, that's... Max, there is no time for sorrow for someone who you were friends with for about a minute and a half. You spent the last couple months thinking he was your mortal enemy. Oh, so Alef and Torasu joined us, apparently. On to Metafa. So it's pretty unclear what the fuck this is supposed to be. Obviously this has something to do with resurrecting the Castle of the Ancients, but it's not clear why Kane showed up right there. So it's a little interesting area, but there's nothing up here. Nothing is unusual. Yep, how'd I guess? And Alef and Torasu, have they joined already? Yep, there's Alef and Torasu. And it's a good thing I bought those two things. Here's a Holy Staff. Torasu will be able to equip that. He's actually... Okay. I've got a lot of explaining to do with Alef and Torasu. And I also have another Guardian Staff for Alef. Okay, I'll just go ahead. Now, Alef and Torasu are the strongest mage and healer, respectively. Torasu is the healer, and Alef is the mage. But they're unpromoted still. Alef is level 15, and Torasu is level 16. So they have an amazing amount of training we gotta do to get them up to speed, basically. And we'll give this Power Spear to Pele, right? Yeah, Pele needs it. And Max needs the Orb of Light. And we got this Demon Rod, but again, this is another cursed item. I'm not too keen on giving this to someone. Maybe I'll test out what the cursed items look like off screen, but we don't really need them. And we already got the Valkyrie. This is just empty. Yep, nothing's found. One more time? Nothing. Okay. So now that we got Alef and Torasu, we will be putting them on the team, but I'm going to have to train them up because they've got, what, 15 levels to go to catch the rest of the team? I'm also going to give the Turbo Pepper to Musashi to raise his movement up to 7 so that he's able to keep up with everyone else. So there's a couple things we gotta do now. And we're done here. We gotta go talk to the king and see how to get to Metafa. Oh, we can head down. Okay, that's cool. Okay, first off, let's go put Alef and Torasu on the team. And we might be making up the final team we'll be heading on the rest of the game with, actually. Okay. So, I guess we'll get rid of Tao for Alef. Or maybe Lyle. Now, we're gonna get rid of Tao and Gong, I think. Okay, we need Alef on the team. And we'll leave behind Tao. And we also need Torasu, who becomes the best healer in the game. And we will leave behind... Yeah, I'm thinking Gong. Or maybe just Lyle. Yeah, let's leave behind Lyle. Okay, yeah, this is looking good for now. Later on, I might get rid of maybe one of our healers, but everything else, this is probably what we're going to be rocking all the way till the end of the game. We get 2 more characters, and I'll have to test out both of them. I'm not too sure how they're going to pan out. Let's see what Nova's advice is. Our strongest foes and hardest battles are ahead of us. Wow, that's probably the worst advice you've given so far, Nova. Alright, I want to take a look at our inventory again for the 100th time. Yeah, we gotta use this Power Potion on Max and the Turbo Pepper on Musashi. And besides that, everything else is looking a-okay. Arthur doesn't need that lance right there. I'm just gonna drop it. Money is not really a big deal at all, so we'll just drop this Chrome Lance. Not gonna worry about selling shit, that takes 10 years. Guns, yeah, Guns is okay. We got all this shit, it's all looking good. We don't need that sword for Balbaroi either. And yep, we're all looking good. Okay, cool. So now we are ready to go talk to the king and find out how to get to Metafa. But great, now they're blocking us off. Okay, so these guys, their dialogue has changed now that they're willing to admit who they are. Keep after Darksol and must not be allowed to succeed. They were putting on a front before when they were talking about eating. Oh, what's the Shining Force? I'd love to eat that. What do you got to say? Yes. Okay, so much detail you don't understand a fucking thing about it. Gotcha. Alright, let's go see what the king has got to say. Fuck you, assholes. Darksol's awakening Dark Dragon. It does appear he's able to awaken him now. Oh, hey, Otrint from Manarina, or Marinera, however you want to say it. Yep, Otrint of Marinera. The Chaos Breaker, that's the sword that little girl told us about. Karen, or Karen. Max has the Sword of Light, and Kane had the Sword of Darkness. But Kane got fucked up by Darksol. Oh, okay. Once there, we can combine the two swords to create the Chaos Breaker. So we get the Sword of Darkness. Very nice. Now leave for Metafa. Interesting the way the word is clipped like that. Get the Chaos Breaker. Yep, Alef and Torasu are on our team. They're gonna help us out a tremendous amount. What's over here? Nothing. Yeah, Kane insisted on leaving, but since he didn't have the Sword of Darkness anymore, he was forced to use that shitty broadsword he had equipped, and Darksol owned his ass. Poor Kane. Now, something was lost in the translation from American to Japanese. I've been sitting on this little nugget the whole game, but in the original Japanese version, I believe one of these guys, or the king, tells you that Max and Kane are actually brothers, and it is what is brought up in the remake, which I don't like the remake that much. It's too cartoonish, whatever. In the remake, they talk about that extensively, that Kane and Max are in fact brothers. But in the English version, it was lost in translation, so it's never really clear exactly who the fuck Kane is. And it's implied that early in the game, Max washes up on the shore of Guardiana, and he must have been over back in Runefoss with Kane. Okay, so we can go to the Shining Path right here. This will lead to Metafa. What do you got to say? I remember in that Shining Force remake, it was actually kind of garbage, because there was all this time travel and nonsense, when really you could just say Max and Kane were brothers, and they got split up. Max went to Guardiana, and then Kane got controlled by Darksol, before Kane is killed by Darksol, so now it's up to Max to get revenge. And so that's what we're doing. Alright, we gotta use the Orb of Light to get into the Shining Path here. Okay, now, as you can see, we have the Sword of Darkness, which increases our strength, not by that much, only by 4. But we are not going to equip the Sword of Darkness because that actually will curse Max, because the Sword of Darkness is a cursed item, just like the Devil Lance and the Demon Rod right there. All cursed items. Alright, well, we made it back to the Shining Path. Cool, cool. 2 heroes will appear after 1,000 years. Heroes is spelled wrong again. Nothing up here. Interesting little area here. Oh, what's up, bro? Darksol took the key to the door. Alright, so let's see what the Spear of the Holy Spring has to tell us this time. Yep, Max is such a fucking G that once we get the Chaos Breaker, we can reseal Dark Dragon. Follow Adam, he will lead you to where you can create the Chaos Breaker. Alright, Adam, what's going on, bro? Alright, so Adam's leading us to where we can create the Chaos Breaker. Combine the Sword of Light and Darkness. Chaos, you've been reprogrammed by Darksol. So we've got another boss here, Chaos. Kill, kill. Okay, so we are thrust into the battle with Chaos now. This little fuckboy. Let's take a look what we're looking at here. He's got 65 health and 50 attack, 35 defense. It's interesting, he's weaker than Kane. Kane is so much stronger than Michaela and Chaos. Wow. So yeah, this fight actually does seem a little tough, just because there's about 100 enemies right on your ass. And all these guys can use freeze level 3. All these demon masters. Chaos himself is not too strong. Kane. Yeah, Kane's dead. Poor fucking Kane. We gotta fight Chaos now. I'm actually gonna build up Alef and Torasu first, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass because one shot and they die. They're not even promoted yet, so it'll be a while. But once I get Torasu and Alef built up to the strength level of the rest of the team, I will be back and we'll take this battle out and we'll fuck Chaos up. And then we'll head through and we'll get the Chaos Breaker by combining the Sword of Light and the Sword of Darkness. So, let's take a look at the map real quick. Yeah, it's a very small area. Alright, I'll see you guys next time where we'll fight Chaos. Got a Chaos boss battle right now. Later!